Hi y'all, welcome to Dark Angel E-Knits. I'm Angel, your host. It is January 21st, 2015. This is episode 40. Wow. It's been a while and I apologize. If you wish, let's get all that contact stuff out of the way. If you wish to get a hold of me, you could hop over to my blog at darkangeleknits@blogspot.ca. I have a YouTube channel, Dark Angel E-Knits, I believe. A Ravelry group is Dark Angel E-Knits podcast on Ravelry. On Ravelry, I'm Angel Ellens. My email is angel.m.ellens@gmail.com. Alright, that's done. So here's the deal. It's a new year. Let's try some new things with this podcast. I want to make it work out better. I hope to be more accountable. Life has been everything but lately. Alright then, let's get on with it. So, the topics I'm going to talk about today are night owls, which are our works in progress, sun up, finished objects, pray, it's going to be what's next on my needles, like as in pray like food. Shiny is obviously the new stuff I got. Sundown is going to be the stuff going on in my life and craziness around that whole thing. Dawning is going to be my crazy plan for 2015. Crazy. And then there's going to be Enchanting, which is where I talk about stuff going on Ravelry, things that I think you guys would like to know. Sound good? Alright, so here we go. Night owls. I need to get on with my brain. So, my works in progress are the Ashton Shawlette by D. O'Keefe. And I'm almost done this. The last time I showed it to you on the podcast, it was like impossible to see with that camera. So, and I'm partway through a row. Oopsie. Sorry, y'all. But it's really pretty color. It's really quite large. I'm almost done, actually. I have 3 or 4 rows left. I had to shorten the pattern because I am almost out of yarn. I have this much yarn left. I hope I can do it. Let's hope. Planning to get it finished this week would be lovely if I feel better. We'll talk about that later, the feeling better. So, that's one work in progress. Another work in progress is something you haven't seen. This is Dinosaur Jr. by Katie Boyd. And this is one of 3 dinosaurs you will meet. Yeah, they're not quite attached. They still have to be stuffed and sewn on their little legs. But there's one. I said 3. Here's 2 with appendages in various states. That was 2. And 3. He has part of a leg and another leg stuck in here. I have to knit 2 more legs. And he gets buttons for eyes. The other 2 have safety eyes. But they're pretty much done. Yeah, they went really fast. I decided to knit these one crazy night before Christmas. Yes. Very soon before Christmas. Me and my husband were sitting watching TV. And I said, Jimmy wants a dinosaur for Christmas. And Chase goes, that's nice. You should make him one. And then we were talking about what to get his cousin's children for Christmas. And he said, that dinosaur you're making, James, is really cute. Why don't you make one for each of the boys? Oh my god. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, totally. Totally I can knock out 2 more dinosaurs, even though I'm not done the first one. Yeah, totally. If you figured it out, it's January 21st, right? Christmas is over a little bit. Well, we couldn't go to the Christmas party. We all got sick. So, it's technically not too late if I mail it to them, right? Right? Okay. So that's the dinosaurs. There's 3 of them. That crazy? Yeah. But they're almost done. They just need legs. I could do that soon. the next thing on my needles is another crazy pants idea. Yeah, around the same time I was talking to my husband about doing the dinosaurs. I said, Carol wants a dog. Yeah, Caroline wants a dog. So, I started a dog. And it's still in various states. Christmas is over, but they don't complain because they're good kids. There's part of a dog. This is his underbelly, which I'm still not sure how it gets attached. Here's one side of the dog. It's a wiener dog, and it's red, right? Because that's super cute. It's not quite that red. Let's look closer. This is yarn that a friend gave me. It used to be her mom's, and she no longer wanted it. Well, I have almost all the parts in it. I'll get on with the details in a minute. So there's another front, or another side, front side, whatever, outer side. And I'm using York Cotton Caressa yarn. It is super old, I believe. Ooh, and it comes up backwards on here. I don't know how y'all can see that, but I see it backwards. I don't know what to do for y'all. And here's the last piece of the underbelly. Then I still have to make the ears and the one part of the face. But someday soon. I wanted it done for their birthday, which was January 4th. That's gone too. And I'll explain all why. It's great. I really was doing really well on it. I really was. And I think if what I'm going to tell you later hadn't happened, they'd all have been done. Because I'm epic like that. So that was the cute Dash Hound. And I found it in a very old copy. I believe it was 1952 edition of the Australian Woman's Magazine. You can find it on Ravelry. You can hop into my Ravelry page and find it that way, which would be way easier, like through my project page. Then I found it. Or you could search it in Ravelry and it should pop up too. I think it comes up as Trove magazine, something like that. It's a very old magazine, and it actually took you to an actual copy of it, which was cool. Like, I like all things vintage, so it was kind of fun. Alright, the next thing, because that's 3 things I've got on the go. I've got more. Oh, I do. Because I'm crazy like that. And I'm not pulling them out in any particular order. Whichever bag I grab first. Okay? So, oh, this one. I started this one last night, actually. A lady in my knitting group asked, well, she gave me the yarn to knit this. And I'm using Langu Malu Light Baby Alpaca. It's very pretty. I'm using 2 strands at a time, so 2 balls. And this yeah, it's all backwards. I'm so sorry. But she asked me to knit her the brimmed hat by Louisa Harding. And it's coming out pretty nice. I cast on last night at Knit Group so she could see. I have to knit about 18 inches in this pattern, and then I stop, and I pick up along the top edge here, and I do the crown. And it kind of goes out like a triangle, right? We're all seeing this in my mind too, right? And then you cast off with like 2 or you just pull it out through the top anyway. And then you sew it all up, and then it's like this really cute little hat. And you can floof up the brim like this, or you can leave it down, or put half of it up like this, like a cloche. I like it like that, but everybody's different. So yes, I'm making that for her, and I'm hoping to have it done next week. Really like to. If not, the next week. No timeline. She doesn't care. Alright, the next bag I will pull out. Ooh, here we go. I'm not really in love with these. I'm not. I heard so much about the Hermione's Everyday Socks, and I forgot to write down the wonderful designer, and I apologize. Next time I will. But I'm not loving these. I'm bored. Is that bad? I wanted something simple and boring to take with me. Well, they're beautiful, and they're free pattern or Ravelry. I don't know if it's the yarn. It's a single ply, and I find I'm having to twist it every time I want to knit a stitch, and I don't know. It seems to suck the life out of knitting. Yeah, it's a lot of annoyingness going on there. And I'm using, like, the color on the skein's fabulous. Like, I love this purple. It's so nice. But I haven't really reached it. I'm using Sock It To Me Impulse by Estelle Yarns. And, of course, colorway's a number 52906. Because that's super awesome. But I started them, and, you know, I'm just blah. That was not this weekend past, but the weekend before. I started them and took them with us, and yeah, I'm just not feeling the love. But y'all know how that goes, right? Y'all pick a project and you're like, oh, it's going to be great, and I'm going to just, like, fly right through it, and because I really wanted to knit a pair of socks, which is abnormal for me. Really abnormal. But I wanted to knit a pair of socks. But maybe not that yarn. But if I don't use that yarn now, I know I won't. So I should just slog through, right? You're all with me, right? Okay. What else is on the list? Ooh. One bag left with projects in it. This is the project bag I made myself. Isn't that great? Nice and big. There's hair all over. It's mine. So, let's start with the easy one. This is the Basic Baby Cardigan by Alana Dykhouse. And it's coming out not bad. I'm really bored. It was like, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. So it was like, do the ribbing, then knit 3 inches, knit 2 3 inches, and then do a decrease. And I decided to do it all in the round instead of in pieces. Because I don't want to do it in pieces. I just don't want to. So, now I have to knit to 7 inches. Heaven help me. It's boring. It just is. So we've been watching Hulk with the kids. And that's all I do. Knit a few rows, put it down. Knit a few rows, put it down. And hope it ends. But no, it doesn't grow fast enough. That's the life of it. The next thing I'm working on, I like these a lot more. This is actually for the alpaca lady I'm knit for. These are, let's see, the Sojourn Mittens by Robin Sample. And they're coming out really beautiful. Let's see. Like, isn't that gorgeous? And it's so soft. And I really like it. It's just like a simple, almost like a basket stitch. Do you see that detail there? It's so pretty. Really like it. Of course, I have to do the thumb. And this is the first one. And that's as far as I've gotten. I'm hoping to pick them up and finish them. We'll see. Let's hope. But we're getting there. And the Sojourn Mittens are a free pattern on Ravelry also. And I definitely suggest checking them out. She seems to know what she's doing for a designer. And I really like them. Okay. Sun up. The sun came up. That means it's a new day, and I probably knit all the way through the night to get stuff done. Right? That's what sun up is to me. I don't know about you, but that's what it is to me. Now these hot pink babies are awesome. They are, so, let me see here. We call them the Hugs and Kisses Shrugs. Shrug by Paula Gaumer. Gaumer. And they're really cute. You would essentially put buttons here, and then about here, and just there, just under the arm here. because they're shrug and they're for little girls. So her pattern is really awesome. It gives you very detailed instructions on how to do this, and it's to fit them. So this is the part that would be underneath. This is the part that you would see on the outside. Isn't that pretty? I haven't blocked them or washed them yet. I still have to do the whole sewing of the buttons on. I did weave in the ends, so we have 1, right? 1, and you can count, and 2, because these very same cousins that my husband suggested I knit, dinosaurs for the boys, well, the one has 2 twin girls, and they like to match, and I think this would be awesome, because they can both be independent and be dressed up all at the same time. Right? There's 2 there. There really is. So, that's what I did. They are finished, except for the buttons, but that's the way it goes, right? Alright. Put you there. What else did I finish? Ooh. Well, I'm counting this as a finished object. I'm done crocheting it. Does that count? Did I tell you who knit that? Yes, I did. Who, I'm so sorry. Who's designed that? This is a strap. A strap. To what? This is a second strap. To what, you ask? Well, to this, of course. I'm counting this as an FO. I really am. I know I have to sew on the strap, but it's done. And I have to weave in like 1,000 ends. This is a vintage flower bag by Jenny Ford. I had difficulties with her pattern. It's not supposed to look like this, but mine does. Yeah. Like, she gives really good instructions on the actual part, but then it says how many to make. She made a big mistake there. Totally. If you read the pattern, you'll understand right away when it says, oh, make so many, and then you look at the picture and the so many doesn't match the picture. That's what I had the problem. So I knit as many as I thought would look nice, and then I put it together. It worked out pretty good. And then when I got up to the very top here, I realized, I don't know if you can tell, but I realized I made a big mistake. The whole pattern, I made the big mistake. Yeah. Canadian and UK are 2 different things. So for crocheting, when they say single crochet, that's cool. But then it says double crochet, and when you're in the UK, that's pretty much the same as a single crochet. Yeah, that's what it means. So a triple crochet is really a double. Oh my goodness. So it's a little wonky, but it's together. And I'm happy with it, for the most part. I think so. So, it's done. I will put it together someday. Just not today. What else have I done? There's more! Oh my goodness, there is more. There's even a couple I can't show you. I don't have photos, but I can get photos soon. And I'll post them next week maybe. These are the crochet wraparound baby booties with a button. No button. Not yet anyway. But they're really cute. They really came out cute. I didn't weave in the ends yet, but I think I did a pretty good job for learning something new. And the bottom came out really cute. I don't know how many people ever show the bottom of their slippers, but they're really cute. And here's the second one. So I have a pair, and they're going to get buttons, just obviously not today either. Oh, today has been crazy. Well, we'll get to that, because I'm crazy like that, right? Well, the next thing I did, I decided for Kara's birthday, she needed something to feel special. Did I tell you who designed those? No, I didn't. So the little booties are designed by Ashley Prisbury, Prisbrey. They were really good. The instructions were really good. I'd definitely do it again. Maybe I will in some more of that Scream and Pink yarn. Let's see. So for Caroline, I decided she needed something kind of special for her birthday. And in time of her birthday, I got it done. I started like 2 nights before her birthday. Yeah. I was totally ready. And I did the February Toddler Tunic by Heather Ramsey. In 2 balls of yarn that I had left. I got them in a stash. So this is the back. It's a little lower than front because I was like eking a lot. I did make it. I made it a little tinier at the top. But it all worked out. And it fits her perfect. Like, I think if I put it over like a long sleeve white top, it's perfect. Because it's like this pretty little vest. And she feels all grown up, which is nice. Alright, so I did that. And let me talk about the 2 projects I can't show you. Because I have something special to show you. You ready? Okay, so I knit the Tabitha the Destashed Kitty by Oliver Blover, Boliver, and it was pretty quick. It came out not bad. It's in the same red yarn as the Dachshund, which was alright. The other thing I can't show you, because they're being the kitty cat. You can't see because I put it in my package for my Christmas package for my knitting group in Stratford that I get together with, and yeah, the person really likes it. She can't have cats, but she likes it. It's the only kind of kitty she can have. He's stuffed and he doesn't talk back. Okay, the next one up I can't show you is the Cozy Thermal Mitts by Kendra Everett, and I gave them to my husband. And they're in that same kind of camel army green color that you see me working on for a baby sweater. I knit them up for my husband, and he's been wearing them ever since, which is nice. I thought he might like them, and he really likes them for in the car, because then his fingers are free, and yeah. Okay, so the extra special thing I want to show you. You ready? You ready? Oh, wait. One more thing. This is my friend. Right? She's awesome. She doesn't talk either. This is the Amstel hat by Courtney Kelly. Isn't that pretty? It's a very nice little slouchy hat with this nice triangle-y kind of detail. This is for the alpaca lady. So that's one. And then 2. They're really quite cute. I'll show you. So you can wear it like a toque, but it's really like a slouchy hat on the back. I think it just looks really nice. So I got that done, and I was feeling pretty good when I did those. And then I didn't feel so good. But I got something finished. And this makes me so happy. Ready? Here we go. Do you recognize this yarn? Do you? It's a sock. It's a sock. Do you see that sock? It's done. Oh, wait. You want to know if this is sock number 1. Okay. We'll talk about this sock then. This was the Solid Socks Mystery, February-March 2011. I started them. I did check Ravelry before. It said May or August. Maybe it was August. I started them in August. Been around for a while, right? You've seen them. I've talked about them. I think you even seen the one. And then I think I said something like, I had to rip out the toe because it was too tight. I did that. I ripped out the toe. They re-knit it longer, and it fits. Awesome! Yay! It's rocking. Well, the second sock is done too, and they almost match. Up here they match. see if I can show you this. Up here they match. They come along and along and along. It looks really good, right? Yeah, really good. Looks like they even match over here. But the toes don't. Yeah, no idea what happened. But the heels don't match either. They're like opposite. But that's okay, because they're socks. And if anybody ever tells me about my socks, I'm going to kick them. Yeah. I don't like knitting socks. So, it doesn't really bother me. But if they ever insult me with my socks, I'll just kick them because they're looking too close to my feet. Yeah. But they're done. Yes! This was by Lisa Stitchwin. Feels so good to be done them. And all I want to do is knit socks. Not these socks ever again. Not because I didn't like the pattern, but because of the whole yarn. Oh no, I ran out of yarn. I still have a little ball this big. Yes, it rocks. But I never want to do that again. I hate yarn chicken. I really hate yarn chicken. Okay, so what's next? Oh, I've been blabbering for a while, and I apologize. Sorry. So, pray. What, oh my, is on the go for next? Well, I need to finish my Pondviews alpaca farm order. I really need to do it. I have, I think, 2 or 3 more hats. I want to say 6 pairs of mittens, but there might be more. Yeah. Let's get them done, right? Let's totally get them done. Hopefully. I think that's... Oh, and a pair of baby booties, maybe, too? I think so. What else? Oh! I've got crazy plans for January. I know it's almost over, but I do. And I hope to get them done. And I'll talk about that in another topic. You ready? Alright, let's go on to Shiny. What's new in Shiny? Well, let's do my swap packages first, because they're taking up space. I received this really nice box. Ooh. Yep, can't see. From the wonderful and awesome Gina. I don't know her Ravelry name at the second because my brain is fried. But I know it's from the Canada Let's Swap group for Christmas time. We were partnered up, and she spoiled me. She did. Oh, I need these for a second. Sock blocker. Are you wondering? She knit me socks. She knit me socks. Yes. And I crocheted her a beautiful cowl, and she really likes it. Yes. She knit me socks. She really knit me socks. Nobody's ever knit me socks. Oh. So pretty. Look. Oh, just for me. I still haven't worn them. The floors aren't clean enough for me to put on beautiful socks that somebody else made me. So, I'm waiting until a really nice day and I can scrub the floors. And then I'll wear my beautiful socks that she made me. She's so sweet. So, what else? She gave me the leftover yarn. I'm guessing she thinks that if I get a hole, I'll darn them. But I have yet to get a hole in any of my socks. Fingers crossed. Because my opinion has been, if I get a hole in them, I'll just knit a new pair. That's what it is, right? That's how I feel. I got 3 Christmas crackers, unopened. I've hid them from the children, successfully. And then she gave me 3 nice-sized bundles of patterns. They're probably free patterns, and I'm A-okay with that, because it's like a challenge to knit them, and that's my plan. I'm going to knit them. Oh, am I ever. Then, she sent me Malabrigo! Sorry. It is the Indecida colorway. And this is the sock yarn, so there's 440 yards. Isn't that so... Oh, forget where the little camera lens is. Isn't that pretty? I really like it. I'm saving it for a very nice pair of socks. Some darning needles. And a butt ton of cable needles. You never know. And I'm okay with that. because I use cable needles like a crazy person. Yeah. Even in my knitting bag, they're just gone. They siphon to the bottom. And then, these are super cute. I don't know if you can see them in the bag. Oh, you can. They're like little mugs. And there's a teapot. It's upside down. A little cookie jar. They're little stitch markers. They're really pretty. And they're in here for safekeeping. Some purple buttons. Alright, so that was the awesome Gina. And I'm sorry I forgot your name. And if you watch, I'm really sorry. But I really loved your package. And a rock awesome letter she wrote me. This is like her second swap, I think. She's awesome. And she loved what I gave her. So I think we're fair. Alright. The next swap I want to talk about is... Who is she from? She's from Florida and her name was Liz. And I think she was from the Flat Mail Swapper group. That's it. Alright, so she sent me some crafting tape. I'm really not sure what to do with it. If you have any ideas, let me know. Not really. I don't know. I've never really done anything with crafting tape. A cute little Christmas sweater for the Christmas tree. I think that's okay. It's kind of fun. A cute little card. Some buttons. Some stickers. I think the children will really like them. I'm not really a sticker fan, but they are. So, and then 2 little tiny balls of Lion Brand. I've never seen yarn like this before in tiny little balls. I guess you knit like little ornaments or something. They're little scraps, right? But so that's that swap package. It was supposed to fit in a Ziploc bag, aka the Ziploc bag. And I'll be 100% honest with you. I stuffed mine to the gills. Like, totally stuffed it to the gills. And then some. So, I was kind of disappointed with what I got. I knit her a pair of really nice mittens and sent along a full skein of the same kind of yarn and the leftovers from that same yarn for her mittens. I don't usually complain about swaps, okay? But I feel disappointed this time. So, I wish I'd showed you my package. Like, it was like morphing. It was so full of stuff. But I can't say... How do I say this? You gotta be careful when you do swaps. I guess that's the way to say it. Not everybody's gonna spoil you the way that other people spoil you. And I'm one of the spoilers. I really enjoy spoiling people. So I can't be really upset when other people don't do back. It's just the rules. Because there wasn't a limit on this one. It was whatever you felt. And I guess that's how she felt. Alright, so I have more swaps. I do. But I'm going to take a sip of water and then I'll talk more. Okay. I also was involved in the Addicted to Granny Square swap for November. Yeah, I know it's January, but I haven't really podcasted and it's been a while. So, here's my 2 squares I received. And she sent me Swiss milk chocolate. I believe it's like a hot chocolate. It is. And this was from SB Mommy. And she was really sweet. And a little card. It was really nice. So I'm slowly building a 6-inch, no, they're 5-inch squares, 6 or 5-inch squares, can't remember, granny square blanket. I haven't put any of them together, someday soon. And I'll get on with that later on. Maybe not this podcast, but another one. Because it turns out I have a lot of stuff to show you. I think I received these from Mad About Pooh. Do you see the cutest stitch markers? Like, she attached them. They're really cute. Like, that's the world. And A dragonfly. And another square, because we get 2 squares. And a cute little card. So that was Mad About Pooh, which was really cute. And then this one was from Mermaid Wiggle. Nice little postcard. And I believe she sent the Altoids tin with mints and some Werther's candy and a tea, which I will need later. And here are her squares that she sent. Yeah. So if any of you are interested in doing this square swap, I totally think it's a good plan. But be warned, it's hard sometimes to get them to lay flat in a little envelope. And if you're going to use envelopes and you decide to go with the little brown ones, make sure they're not padded. Yeah. Padding is really expensive to fit through an envelope slot. Yeah. Trust me. Too much. It sucks sometimes. Alright, what else? Shiny and new, do I have to show you? Ooh! I'm going to show you the one purchase that I purchased after Christmas. So technically this doesn't count for any stash dash or anything like that because it was Trippier. Someplace I always wanted to go. So we decided to go to St. Thomas. We were in the area and it's like an hour and a half from here. It's a long truck ride. It really is. With 3 kids, right? And it was a really crappy day. It was snowing a lot, but my husband was really kind, and he took me to the yarn shop, the Little Red Mitten. I've always wanted to go, because I heard about it, and it's this really cute shop, and I've seen it online, and I was like, ooh, I want to go. Well, we made it to St. Thomas finally, and this is what I bought. DK wool in Andy and DK wool Eco. It wasn't very expensive. It was like $10.99. And it's a Stell yarn, and I get 350 meters. So it's really nice. I'm just going to make a cowl or something for me. Just for me. Nobody else this time. Just me. That's the plan. Okay. So, that was the smallest one that I had to show you. Do you want to see the rest? Because it's scary. It really is. So, do y'all remember how I said that I'd show you my Rhinebeck stash? Are you ready? Are you really? Here we go. You can't tell me not to now. I went to Persimmon Tree Farms when we were there, and I got this wonderful color. Yes, and it's perfect. This is their sock yarn. It is 560 yards, crazy long, and it is superwash merino, 100%. It was really reasonably priced. It was $26 US. Which isn't bad for that much yardage. I won't complain. And then I picked up this one. This is their Piggy Toes also. I think that's what this one is. Yeah, Piggy Toes Superwash. So when they're put together, you can see the color difference, right? Yeah. This one's for my husband. This one's for me, I think. He's going to remember which one he picked. But one of them's for Halloween socks for me, and the other one's for Chase. I will knit them up for him, probably for his birthday, but we'll see. But then he tells me he wants anklets. Why? Why does he want anklets? It's you don't even use half the skein then. Then I gotta think of something else to use it for. But I do love him. He's a really good boy. Alright, what else did I buy? Oh, are you ready? I got 2 pairs of Chow Goose, and I got 2.5 mils and 3.25 mils. Just some nice needles. Because it's always nice to pick up new needles. I got them, and I still haven't used them. They're still safe. And I don't remember the booth where I got these, but I got this. These are seconds, they said, and they were really cheap. They were 2 for $10. Oh, do you see the green? That's so for me. So this is for Chase. Oh, I thought there was one more. Maybe not. The green one. But what's left over from Chase's? They're full skeins. They're just, I think, the last of the color or something. I don't know. I didn't really understand what the man said. And that's not icing pink. It's a little lighter. Still, it looks eye-searing, but it's not. Nice pink for one of the girls, and a green and pink one. It's muted more. Yeah, it's more like that pink. This one. Yeah, it won't show up. But it's really pretty. So I got that for husband and the children and me. We'll see how it works out. Because the little ones have little feet. This should work out, right? Totally. And then, oh, I've never told you all. Last January, when me and my husband went to Niagara Falls with the kids, we stopped in Jordan. So it's like 10 or 15 minutes from actual Niagara Falls. And there's a little town called Jordan. And it's not really a town, but they call it a town. So we stopped in there, and there's this wonderful spinning place. Yarn and spinning wheels and the whole thing. I went in to look at the wheel. And I came out with an Ashford Joy. It's a wonderful wheel. And I've been spinning off and on for about a year. Well, then this winter, my children, I convinced them to buy me another wheel. But nowhere near the same price amount. Just so we're clear. My Joy costs approximately $1,000 with everything in it. That's an external Lazy Kate, a Nitty Naughty, the case, like it's you can take it with you case, a travel case, I guess, because she's really a travel wheel, the Joy, and it's a wonderful wheel, and extra bobbins. So it was about $1,000, I think. I think the wheel retails about $800, and then there's tax and that sort of thing. Well, so I've been spinning, but I've used up almost all my fiber. So when I was at Rhinebeck, that was the big deal. I need fiber. So I went to A Touch of Twist, and this was, it doesn't say a colorway. I'm not surprised. It only cost me $9. This is really pretty green. There's a bit of red in there. It's really beautiful. And it's like roving. So I just spin from it. It's wool, I believe. 100% wool, it says. Doesn't say what kind, but that's fine. I'm excited. So that's one thing I bought. The very last thing, and something that blows my mind, is from Pucker Bush Farms. They have really cute tags, and I'll show you. This is the cottage dyed one, and it's Wool BFF. You got to see their cute tag, if I can show you. But of course, it's all going to be reversed, and I apologize. But isn't that cute? It says how much is in the bag and how much. That's 24, not 54, because I'm too cheap. But look, it's like a whole bunch of roving, and it wants to be played with. It just does. And it wants to be spun crazily. I just know it. Don't you want to spin it all crazy and fun? I want to. Someday soon, when I get feeling better. And I'll talk about that too. Okay, so that's all my shiny I'm going to talk about. I did get a massive nitpick order. And I think I'll save it for next week. That's the plan. Because craziness. And my lips are really dry. Okay. Sundown. You want to hear what's going on with me? Alright, so I've been really sick since Christmas. Like the weekend before Christmas. Yeah, of course I would be. Because the weekend before Christmas, I had all my family here. It was good, and then I started sneezing like crazy. Like, I'd walk 2 feet and sneeze, and then walk another foot and sneeze. Repetitively, like almost the whole evening they were here. It was crazy. I was burned out. And I thought I just pushed myself too hard and it'd be fine. It was all the dust from cleaning. No, it wasn't. And the next day, that Sunday, me and my family were supposed to go to Stratford and meet my husband's extended side. So like his aunt and uncle and their cousins. That was who the dinosaurs were for. Totally didn't happen. No. I was sick. Like, really sick. Like, flat on my back, fast asleep, cold meds, everything. and it just took forever to get better. That reminds me. Okay, I've got lots of time. I had to check the clock. So yeah, I was just really sick. Oh, it sucks when you're sick. So, Christmas came and went. All I wanted for Christmas was to feel better. Didn't happen. All I wanted for New Year's was to feel better. Didn't happen. But we had other family engagements we went to, and the ones I could get out of going, I did, just because I didn't feel good. And the kids were sick off and on. It was awful. It really was. So, Christmas is over. The New Year's is over. My birthday was last Saturday. I'm now 29. Woo! It's great to be 29, right? I don't know. I am what I am. I feel old. Not as old as some, but I feel old. But I felt old for a long time. So, I only wanted for my birthday, I told my husband, was to feel better. He's like, don't you want a gift or go out for supper? And I said, no. And then for my birthday, he thought he'd take me out for supper that afternoon. And I said, no, I don't want to get out of bed. Please, just let me sleep. I don't actually want to have to do anything. I don't want to run around and drive like an hour and a half to get to this restaurant you really want to take us to. I just rather not. So we stayed home. And then I ended up fixing the printer that night for some reason. Like, crazy. It was bothering me. I wanted to scan something for a friend, and the scanner is attached to the printer, like it's all one unit, something like that. And it couldn't get Wi-Fi. So I set it up, and it worked. Chase tried when we bought it, and it wouldn't set up for him. And then, like, 2 years later, I got to go. Woohoo! Who knew? Alright, so that's done. What else? And then before Christmas, when I felt good, and I wanted to, I had screaming kids around the house. When I sent them for naps, they didn't nap. And I couldn't handle getting everything ready, and then having 2 or 3 of them come in and out. It wasn't worth it. No, for my sanity. And I apologize. But that's why you didn't get any episodes until now. I'm finally feeling a little better. I still feel stuffed up on the one side of my face. And it came on yesterday. Just when I thought it was better. Let's hope it stays away. And this is the end of it. Getting a wicked headache? Hoping it stops. So, been cleaning my house like crazy when I have been feeling better. We went through all the kids' toys. Who would have thought they had so many toys? Not me. But they did. It took me 3 hours to go through all their toys and get rid of the broken ones. 2 great big garbage bags of broken stuff, or things that are really not worthy to go on to somebody else. And then there's 1 big garbage bag to be donated still. So that's not too bad. I really, really want to become a regular podcaster. That's my whole plan this year. Let's make me do it, okay? Alright, next topic. Let's talk about the dawning. What's dawning? Dawning. If you're a Lost Girl fan, you'll know what dawning means. It's when you choose, or the big thing happens, and you become like a super fit, almost. Well, my dawning has been to do a crazy knit-along. And you're all welcome to join in if you like. If you choose to join me, I might do prizes. Maybe every 3 months or so. But you really have to try. I'm not saying your stash down has to be like mine, but if you want a prize, you should. Because if you have a stash like I do, yeah, I think I need to do something about it. Okay, so here's the big stash down plan. I am going to knit a marathon. That's 42,195 meters. Yeah. You want to do it with me? You know you want to. Totally, it's possible. Right? I think it's possible. I'm going to. It's my goal. So every 4 months? No, every 3 months, I'm going to do a tally. And if you get kind of in that range of a certain amount, you get a chance to win a prize. That sound good? I get a chance to win a prize if I meet a quarterly number. That's my plan. And it's going to go from January 1st to December 31st. So, what counts? Everything. Everything counts. Knitting, crocheting, spinning, weaving, plastic canvas, sewing. If you can figure out it, you can totally count. Okay? That's my rules. I don't weave. I'm not likely ever going to weave. But if you want to, feel free. Join me. Alright, so any whips count. So any whips you got started, they count when you finish it. All of the yardage. Just like when the knit girls do this, okay? Spinning counts per ply. So the length of your single, and then once you ply it, that counts too, because that's finishing it. Got it? So if you have a 3-ply of, say, 200 yards, then that's 200 times 3. Right? Plus the 200. Because it's finished. Alright, so you can also knit with it, and it just counts like normal yarn, but you've already done all the work to it, right? Plastic canvas, you'll have to weigh empty canvas and then weigh your yarn and figure out the yardage that way. That's the best way to do it. What else? Anything designed by me. Whew, sorry, it's getting late. Anything designed by me will count 3 times, for me anyway. Like, if you design something, you can count your project 3 times because you thought it, you worked it, and you wrote the pattern. Essentially, you have to write the pattern for it to count. Okay, that's the plan. Sewing, so you would just do like, oh, it took me 2.5 meters to make a pair of pants, or something like that, right? So then you count 2.5 meters. I know it's not as cool as knitting, but it gets rid of our other stash too, right? It does. It helps. My sewing stash is crazy. My plan is to keep on with the monthly goal. So I have projects picked out for January of what I want to get done and things I want to have finished also that are previous works in progress. Let's try, right? I can do that. And then the plan is to total them all up and see where I sit in the end of January. Be nice if I was done them and then added more to them, but the way I've been feeling, I don't know. Alright, so what else? Well, quarterly updates on progress, and if I'm on track, I get rewards. For me, my first reward will be a Namaste bag, and I'll let you know as I go along the other rewards for myself, just because, right? Oh, there was another thing I wanted to add to the whole sundown section. I had technical difficulties this afternoon. I was supposed to record before lunch. Yeah. So I plugged my iPad into my computer. Everything was going good. I transferred all the photos and everything else to the computer. And then I deleted them all off my iPad. It was great. I had all this memory. And then I clicked update. Shouldn't have clicked update. But whatever it did, it crashed. And I had to totally restore it. And the last time it was hooked up to the iCloud, apparently, to the iPad, it says, was December 22nd. So whatever I had on my iPad, it's gone. I can live with that. But I got it restored to that, and that took like an hour and a half to get this done, to get it to go. Crazy, but it's done. Enough of that, right? So the very last section I want to talk to you about is called Enchanting. This is where I talk about other Ravelry groups that I think you should check out and stuff like that. I don't have any this week because my brain farted. But next week I hope to. I'm planning on recording early next week, so I'll let you know how I'm feeling, and hopefully a lot of this goes away, and I get a lot of stuff done. But until then, I hope you all knit lots, get lots of rest, and I'll see you next week. Bye.